Yeah, I love it. I just adore this. I never thought I'd ever go near a horse in my life. My first experience.
My pal William, your newfound friend.
I think I feel very comfortable just to come closer.
That's good. Hush Farms, it stands for Helping Unsung Heroes. It's been our dream for quite a few years now to be here to give people a chance to have a break in the country, especially on a farm. And the way that we're doing that is we're combining classroom, personal development work, which is, this week it's done amazing changes for people, along with time out in the fresh air. Get fresh air in your lungs, come and try some stuff you've never tried before on the farm. This week has been about people from ex-military, where they've served in several war zones and they're at a point in life where everything's just getting on top of them. But it's not just about military people. The unsung heroes are often, for us, it's people who are out there caring for others. And that can be, if you've maybe got somebody with an addiction in the family, maybe somebody with a terminal illness, maybe it's, a condition like autism, but those people around them and behind them, what support is there for them? Tell me when.
Yeah, I'll do. Dishonorable discharge, 3 years in prison, a year out, and I'm here now trying to rebuild my life.
Do you think this has been a life-changing experience for you?
In certain ways it has, yeah.
When I left the services, I found myself fortunate enough to be able to work in the health service because my skills were transferable. The only issue is I found that I started to get very down and became quite isolated and lonely, and I started to realise that I was compensating really for the losses that I've seen in war zones I've been in, and in my own personal life, the loss of my parents, the loss of my husband, and that real loneliness and isolation that comes from that.
I became homeless for a while. I had a serious drink problem, have been diagnosed as having PTSD, and I have had a lot of help with that in the past. This is additional help, which I always welcome.
Gosh, last night my head was just overwhelmed with everything that I was hearing and trying to understand and grasp how different lives are, and understanding how much we can actually do with animals on the farm, with activities on the farm, to help people get to grips with how good they are, where the goodness is inside them, because I think that's what they lose in life. They lose sight of what their potential is and what they've got to offer the world.
We're going to carve out a completely new future for ourselves. This can be quite exciting. It's a matter of how we look at it. It's a choice of how we look at a new future. Do we look upon it as something scary, something that I don't want to tread towards, or do we look upon it as something that's very exciting and something that could bring all sorts of opportunities to me if I make the right decisions? It's about developing new skills, life skills. It's about understanding oneself, understanding other people, learning how to communicate effectively with different people in society, and deepening your knowledge about yourself and what makes you tick, why you've developed the mindset that you have over the years, and why you've developed a set of behaviours that you have over the years, and what you can do, most importantly, to change them if they need changing.
The outlooks are starting to change, pennies are beginning to drop, and because everything we talk about is reinforced in other ways, and you're able to refer back to them, it covers all learning styles and the way, so that everybody receives the message more than once. Purposefully, we've done that. And it is we do see people sitting and reflecting after a while, and then you sort of recognise that expression on their face. Oh, I know what you mean.
Hush Farm has evolved really. It's something that's come about gradually through our own experiences in life and realising that we're none of us fallible. We all make mistakes. We all have things thrown upon us which we don't know. It's allowing people the chance to realise that they're not alone with it, really.
Some of it's been really intense, but there is bits that I personally thought I needed, so that's the bits that I'm going to strongly take with me.
I can see things much more clearly thanks to these last 5 days. Yeah, been very worthwhile.
It's been a very interesting week. There have been times when it has been emotionally quite hard, and I have found myself quite tearful and facing pain, emotional pain, that I've really had to face it directly. And I know that's important, to really work through that and then to let it go.
Everybody's had a really good week, but it's been a journey, yeah. And on that journey we've had quite a few tears, a lot of heart-wrenching stuff that I just didn't realise we were going to go through, and touched my heart like I never expected, to hear all the stuff they've been through. Most of all, to hear how brave they're being right now, facing it, and desperate to move on, and taking the step to come here, hoping that this is going to be a key to a door for them. And it seems, you know, for one or two, that's, well, in their own way, I think everybody's looking at life a little differently now when they leave. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's given people hope, and it's helped them find the real selves and their potential and what they're really about.